So we have learned some concepts about Hatch browsers in the past class, and we have learned about what is meant by HTTP session. So today we are just going to discuss about what is meant by cookies. I think so. You have learned something about cookies while you are doing your assignments. So anyone can unmute or give me in chat that what is a cookie. You have completed an assignment regarding cookies, bar. So kindly give an objective definition of what is meant by cookie in chat box, or you can unmute and give me a reply that what is a cookie. From boys side or from girls side. I'm just showing you what is a cookie, but even though you are not giving me a reply. Small piece of data. Some other. More people are typing in chat, but I have not received any yet. Yes, users to store and retrieve information. A small piece of data stored on the user's computer by the web browser while browsing a website. Okay, it is limited in size. Okay, Speta Josni have given a mistake that instead of users, you should be using used. Okay, okay, pa. So thank you for those people who are send me that explanation of what is maybe cookie. I just keep explaining. Everyone listen. Cookie is a simple content or information which is sent from a server to a client, and that will be received by the browser, and that browser will keep it apart, and every information that you do will be recorded in the cookies, and it will be sent back to the server. So this is a thing which is happening behind cookies. Okay, why we need cookies are most probably every content that you do in your web page or in a web browser most often need some credentials. It like your GPS, it's like your browser. Even though your username and password, everything has to be retrieved back to the server. There are two set of cookies. One is first party cookies and third party cookies. First party cookies are the exact websites who are which will be serving you, and third party cookies are some additional servers which will be getting monitoring you. So it be very aware with what are the third party cookies, and you should not reveal your information to the third party cookies. Okay, so here you can look at. So server sends a cookies to the HTTP response, and the browser expects to save and send the cookies back to the server. So the same thing what I have explained is given here. Okay, how to create a cookies? So here you can look at everything that you receive or after the responses. So how will you get the cookies from the service request? So if you have requested any services, and after that, that will be served with additional cookies. So here you can look at cookie is a class. Cookie is a class, so it is given in caps. And these things are some return types. Here you can look at one. HTTP servlet request is a class name. Dot get a cookies is a function name. So if you are getting a cookies, it should be stored into a temporary variable. That's why it's given in the form of cookie array. Okay, you should not say cookie is a piece of information. It's a collection of information. So you have to receive everything in the form of arrays. Next thing, how to add a cookie to the service response. So if you are a server and you are just going to add a cookie to the client, so how will you add a cookie? You have to send a response. So HTTP servlet response dot add cookies, and in that you will be sending the cookies in a separate format. Okay, here you can look at this is for receiving and this is for sending. Next, if you are going to get some value, based upon cookies which is sent by the client, so what are the data you can get by using the cookies? Get name. Like I said, you can get the name of a client who is using the web browser. You can get the values what he have passed, get the path name, get the domain name, get the maximum age, and get secure. So this get maximum age is not the age of the people. This is the maximum age is the maximum time duration for a session, a HTTP session. Okay. Next thing, so these are the getter methods, what you receive in a server. And if you are in a client, what you can able to set. So you can set a value, you can set a path, you can set a domain. So these set will be happening inside the client and get will be happening in the server. Okay, have you aware of this particular content? The page புரியுதாப்பா? The page புரியுதா?
Yes,
எப்படி
sir.
create பண்றது? Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you for Ramya also. Okay, here you can look at how a particular cookie has to be added, how it's to be received. Okay, before that, have a glance of this particular page. So for creating or getting a cookie, you should use a return type. And for adding a cookie, you have to use .add cookie. For getting a name, getting a value, you should use these function. For setting this, you have to use this. Kindly have a note. Okay, let me move to the program now. Okay, here let me discuss with the same set of things that we have discussed in servlet. Okay, for creating any kind of servlet, what you do, you will have to extend with the available class called as HTTP servlet. So here, welcome back. Welcome back is the servlet. It will be extended with the HTTP servlet. Okay, and next you know that while doing with the operation of servlet, there are three set of methods: do, get, do, post, and service. So here I am using do get. So public void do get, and you know that for getting or posting or servicing, you should create an object for available class like HTTP servlet request, HTTP servlet response. And after that, you have to check with the servlet exception and IO exception. Okay, next thing, the block is getting open. So string user equal to from the request what you have received from the client, you can able to get the username. Okay, I'm getting the username here. Look at what the concept is. I'm just getting the username from the request what he have expected from the client, and I'm just getting the username and making my cookie and adding a username to a new name called as user. So this cookie will be persistent, that is it will be available throughout the session. So at any time I can able to use that particular name called as username or user. Okay, this is the concept I am going to create now. Okay, here look at string users equal to request dot get parameter of username. So I'm just getting the username from a client. One second, pa. Okay, but you can look at the program and have some idea. Okay, I'm explaining again. Listen, I have created a servlet and I have used a function called get, and I'm just receiving a name. The name is sent by the client, and here I just get the user. Now you can check if the username is not available. If the username is not available, I have to get the cookie. If it is available, to post it as the username. It is possible that I have given here. Yeah, here for creating a key. Yeah, for creating a key object. Here we can extend key is not a single piece of information. It is going to be a collection. So here I am using key array. So key array type. Here these are the objects. Equal to equals that get cookies. So this is the method that we have to so here you can get if there is no cookie, I will the key length is higher. I have to get every cookie one by one. Okay. So in the first step, it is equal to 0. Cookie is not equal to null. Equal to null. Cookie is not equal to null. I am using 5 cookies. Username, get